Hey, it's Friday. Can you believe it? It's Friday. A whole weekend to do nothing. Anyway, I went out for a little bit today, and I just want to say something real quick before I continue with this video. Now I gotta figure out how did it word it in a way that makes sense. Well, let me just say this. If just say, how do I word this without sounding weird? I sound weird anyway. So let me. Now I thought I saw something really strange in the parking lot today while I was waiting for the bus. I'm not quite sure I knew exactly what it was. But let's just say, I'm trying to figure out how to word it because I'm not that good with my words. So just say if. We'll just say if. If, something was to show up somewhere, right, unexpectedly, I just think you might let someone know what it is exactly that's what that is. I know this doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but somebody will get it. Somebody will understand what I'm saying. I'm just saying, plans have to be, there has to be a plan of some sort, if you know what I mean. Because if I'm not, let's say, expecting stuff, whatever that was I thought I saw today, it was very unexpected, whatever it was I saw, and I could be mistaken. It'd be good to tell somebody should something strange show up somewhere. I hope I'm making sense. I really hope I'm making sense. Anyway, let me continue with tonight's video. Okay, I worded that the best I could. Okay, so it is Friday, and I'm gonna try to make, I have to write down my video topics. Okay, have you ever just had one of those times where, when everything seems to be going wrong all at the same time? Have you ever had times like that? Such as, like, you're getting ready to go to work and You're already running late as it is, and then your car breaks down. Your car won't start, right? I don't drive, so I don't have any idea what that's like. But anyway, I'm using it as I'm using it as an example. Yes, your car is broken down. You're running late for work already, and then you finally get your car started, and on your way to work, you get a flat tire. I'm just saying. And then halfway to work, if you drink coffee and you spilt coffee all over your lap and it's burning hot, the coffee was still hot, and then I mean, you're just having a rotten time. You're just having a really terrible day. You know what I mean? And you just don't, and you think that the next person you talk to who gives you, who rolls their eyes or whatever, and you just want to haul off and slap them one. It's like, come here, get a little closer. Let me slap that off you. You can't do that because it's just, just because you're having a bad day, and sometimes you just want to, well, my point behind the subject is, that's pretty much what's been going on lately. You know what I mean? It just seems like one catastrophe after another. And that's how I feel. Sometimes there's nothing really to be done about certain stuff when they go wrong. You know what I mean? And sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Not right at that moment. Not right at that moment. For one thing, you have to have money and you have to plan things out. It's the way I am. I plan out everything in my life. Everything is planned out. Because if I don't, and my routine is messed up, you know what's going to happen? Your life is going to be messed up because I'm going to panic. You know what I mean? Like, when I plan out stuff, just say I'm going to take a trip somewhere, and I'm just using it as an example. I need my clothes. You know what I mean? I need clothes. I need personal objects. I need to take some personal effects with me. I can't just run off and just leave everything that I own. I mean, I would if there was but I have to plan it. If this makes any sense to anybody, it has to be planned out carefully. And planning to take a trip or anything else on my end requires careful planning. And if it's not planned, even if I was to drop everything and just, run away like I've thought to do many times, I still have to plan it out. You know what I mean? I have to plan everything out. Like moving. It's like moving into a new home or anything else. That requires careful planning, doesn't it? So if I'm taking a trip anywhere, I have to plan it out. Specifics. I need to know where I'm going. Who I'm going with. Does that make sense? Does this make any sense to anyone? Anyway, my point behind this is that lately life has been a little tough. It has been a little tough. You know what I mean? And I will use my own struggles as examples. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, and I don't pretend to be, and I never have. And I don't expect anybody else to be perfect. You know what I mean? I accept you exactly the way you are. You cannot be anybody else but yourself. You know what I mean? You cannot be anybody else except yourself. And I'm happily accept that. Hold on a minute. Somebody's in the kitchen yapping. Anyway, let me finish my video. I'm going to do it whether he's yip-yapping or not. Ooh. Anyway. You're like, I'm sorry about the talking in the background. Please forgive me. I don't know what he's talking about. I think the coffee pot's breaking, so I might have to dig out my percolator. Good thing I have a backup coffee maker. See? If you hear him cussing, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry if you hear cussing. Oh, this is the stuff I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about? Anyway, as I was trying to say, the water heater broke, right? And then the pipes gave out. And then, not the pipes, my bathroom faucet gave out. There is no water in the kitchen faucet at all. A drizzle, I showed you that. There's a drizzle. And then, let's see, and then the outlets in this bedroom goes out. My outlets, my bathroom faucet, my water heater, because he doesn't use it that much. You know what I'm saying? And that's so I use all of my struggles to try to help other people. And you're saying, well, how does that help other people? You're saying, well, if they see me struggling through things, and then they know that if they persevere and don't give up as much as you want to. You know what I mean? Do not give up under any circumstance, because that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants you to give up, you know, and not deal with it anymore, right? That's what he's dealing with me on. Seriously. And let me tell you, I was angry. Very, very angry. I'm not too much angry anymore. You know, I had to deal with it. I had to accept that just my life won't be this way forever. Especially if you plan things out carefully. Timeline, a date. You know what I mean? You just gotta plan stuff out. That's how I work. Like I said, I like watching the show Beauty and the Beast with Catherine and Vincent. Any of you, I showed you, I have the VHS tape of the very first episode of Beauty and the Beast. Well, they had a secret relationship, right? And they lived completely different lives. Yes, I know this is fake and it's only a TV show, but there's a lot of truth in it. They lived two completely different lives. He was the beast who lived in the pipes, in the tunnels under the city, right? And then Catherine, who was district attorney, assistant district attorney, and she lived above the city. She actually lived in the city, but somehow at night he always showed up for her. And you know what? This actually makes perfect sense to me. I'm just saying, it is possible. Yes, I believe it is. Anyway, let me continue with my tonight's subject. I gotta move this. There it goes. That's better. See, I got my face done today. Anyway. And the worst part about all of this is it isn't so much that that nothing can be fixed. It can be fixed. The whole house can be fixed. But the idea of it's not being able to have somebody in here to fix it. Does anybody understand that? It doesn't matter how many plumbers that I talk to, or how many electricians I talk to, or how many people, handymen I talk to that knows how to do these things, if they can't get into the house to fix whatever it is that's broken, it's never going to get fixed. And this is my point behind all of this. How can anybody in their right mind live like that? I want to fix it. And I can get an electrician in here for $75 an hour just to fix a couple of outlets. You're darn right. I would pay it. Right? I would find a way to raise the money. And I would be more than happy to get an electrician in here just to fix the outlets alone. And it costs more to fix the breaker box. Please, I would be more than, because somebody needs to fix that. If I could tell you how this place is wired, you would slap everyone who decided to wire this place. I'm not kidding you. That we had an electrician in here about 15 years ago, when we first got a stove that installed a new outlet for the stove that we had put in. And we had to have one of those, well, I know I got a few electricians in here. One of those boxes for the big stoves that's got 3 prongs on it. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, and when that guy came in here and repaired to put in the outlet, now the washer, the dryer, and the stove has its own thing in the breakup box. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. It has its own thing in there, but my bedroom, the kitchen, and a half of the living room is all connected to one thing in the breaker box. I don't know what it's called. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm not an electrician, so I don't know what they're called. I'm just saying, that's what he did. And I will be more than happy to blame an electrician who did that. And he was a licensed electrician that fixed that breaker box. So how this happened, but my bathroom right now has no electricity in it except the ceiling light. That's the only electricity. The outlet doesn't work in there. I have 1, 2, 3 outlets in this room with no electricity in it. This outlet on this side of my room has power in it. How is it that switch over there, not switch, but that outlet has power in it, but these other 3 don't? And why is it that 2 of my outlets are on a completely different wire than the one in the bathroom in this side of my bedroom? I'm just giving you an example. This is how nutty all the electricity is in this house. It's nuts. I'm telling you. It is really crazy. And 2 outlets in the living room are also connected to 2 in here. Like I said, whoever put the wiring in this place is crazy. I mean, the rest of the wiring. And I think the electrician that put in the stove was part of the problem. So there was an electrician that came in here and fixed, because we used to have those screw-in thingies in the other breaker box. It's obsolete now. Now he has a different one. I'm just saying, this is the craziness that's going on around here. Like I said, it's just that I would be more than happy to pay the $75 an hour. I would pay $200 to have somebody come in here and fix, or even whatever you charge for doing that kind of work. I would be more than happy to do it. This is what makes him and me different. I want it to be fixed. You know what I mean? I want my electricity to work. I want to run my air conditioner. You know what I mean? But right now, I can't run. I'm so glad it's not summer yet. It's coming, but it's not here yet. I'm just using this stuff as an example. That what makes us so different. I want to get it fixed, but he will not. We won't say he. We'll just say the homeowner, the homeowner doesn't want anybody in this house to fix anything. And that doesn't matter if it's electricity or water, or he doesn't, the homeowner doesn't know how to fix the house, fix anything himself. You know what I mean? I don't think he knows how. He has fixed the outlets. I won't deny that, and they lasted a year. So last summer, I was able to have, for the first time in probably 4 years, I finally got to use the outlets in my room. But there's nothing I can do about that. He's in the kitchen. Anyway, let's move on to something else, okay? We'll finish this conversation in a little bit. Anyway, like I was trying to say, we can't quit, right? We can't stop living just because we have a little bit of setbacks, you know what I mean? And there's been a lot. And there's just, sometimes I just have no idea what to do about anything. You know what I mean? Except just to wait and see what happens. There's no money to move. You know what I mean? At least not right now, there isn't. There's no money to fix anything. Let me see. Although I might be able to get somebody to fix the ceiling, as long as they they fix the roof. But I'm not getting up there on the roof. No. Get some of that tar stuff for mobile homes and just cover up the holes. Yeah. Hold on a minute. He's in the kitchen. Alright, I'm back. I had to go tell him to get the hell out of the kitchen. You're gonna hear a bunch of noise on here from him. Isn't that annoying? Oh, it's all good. Like I said, we'll just have to come up with something funny for the background, huh? And I'm not turning off the sound, so you just have to listen to him yelling and talking to the cats. Anyway, let's continue with my video for today. And what was I talking about? Oh, everyday struggles. Anyway, like I said, I'm using my own struggles to try and help someone else out. And not only are you guys helping me out, but you're also helping other people out. Such if they're having trouble in their home and they don't know how to get out. Now they know to get a hold of, to go try to apply for public housing. There may be a waiting list in this city, but in other towns around the United States, it's not so hard to get into public housing. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult for me to get into public housing, but for other people, it might be quite easy, like moving to another town. And eventually, I'm going to do that. I will move to another town, or yeah, there is no oars. unless you're boating. Which I like boats, by the way. I think they're fun. I would love to live on a houseboat. Wouldn't that be fun? Something to think about. It's like living like a nomad in your van, but instead of living in a van, you live in a boat. Yes, there is. Yes, you do. Anyway, and so that's why I'm sharing all of my struggles, because that's what this channel is about sharing struggles. You share your struggles, I share my struggles, and we possibly can help other people who are dealing with these same issues get help for them. Which I think is a fantastic idea, don't you? And sometimes, you know, we just want somebody just to listen, even if there's nothing we want to do, but just to say, hey, I'm having problems, can I talk to you about it? Isn't that what having friends is about? You know what I mean? And there's just some people in this world you just can't talk to. Honestly, there's quite a few of you that I feel like I can trust. I mean, there's not too many people in my life that I do trust. And I'm just saying. And just a bunch of you I just love very much. Like Shelly, I feel like I can talk to her about anything. You know what I mean? But she's good with flowers and plants. And sometimes she doesn't know what to say, but she'll put on a great cat video. Oh, and her cat Molly and Lily, and I can't remember all their names, but they're a great comfort. It's like watching... Have any of you ever watched a raccoon whisperer in the summer? Oh my God, he is amazing. And those raccoons, when he goes out there, and his wife go out there every night and feed raccoons every night, it's awesome and it's fun. It's really fun, and for me that's very relaxing. It's like watching elephant videos. You know what I mean? I love watching elephants. I just don't understand why I have such a fascination with African elephants. Any elephant, really. I like the Asian ones. They're bigger. I do believe the Asian elephants are bigger. Never mind. I'm getting off subject and talking about elephants. I have read everything there is to know about elephants. Yes. Anyway, and what I was saying is I still struggle. You know, I'm still struggling every single day. I don't know. And on top of the struggles, I'm also dealing with the ADHD on top of it. You know what I mean? Try that on for size. So that makes it seems like it's 10 times worse. But I seem to make things 10 times worse myself. You know what I mean? And sometimes maybe therapy wouldn't be a bad way to go. But talking to somebody doesn't help with the ADHD. It really doesn't. Maybe had my mom put me on to medication when I was younger, things might have been different. You know what I mean? But when I was an adult, I didn't take medication either. But I did go to a lot of therapy, and it didn't seem to help. So I have to deal with stuff myself, and by talking it through with some of you, which I find it very pleasant to do. When I'm doing these videos, as I've told you a gazillion times, I'm calm. I'm very calm. When I'm out alone, like today I picked up some prescriptions that I didn't even know I had to pick up. Now I got more prescriptions than I know what to do with. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate that. Now I don't have to go to pick up prescriptions for about 6 months. Seriously. Okay, 4 months. But that's yeah. Anyway, let me continue. Yeah, so today I've been very calm all day. I wasn't home at all today. And someday, you know, I decided I'm going to fill out all the paperwork and get a passport, because I really need a second form of ID. And apparently, if it wasn't for me having a health insurance card, I had to use that as a second ID. Funny, isn't it? But I'm thinking I'm getting a passport, and that would be the first step to going to Taiwan or Thailand to see my elephants. Yes, if Americans are even welcome there. I'm sure we are, but I don't know. The way things are going nowadays, I don't think Americans are going to be welcome anywhere. I still want to go to the elephant sanctuary in Canada. That's the closest one. I do believe it's in Toronto. Haven't I mentioned that before? Oh yeah, I'm getting off topic again. Anyway, I had a fantastic day today. I went out. It was 80 degrees out. I wore a jacket and I didn't have to. It wasn't even cold when I went out. Yes, yes, things are going quite well. And I do believe we're going to have another long video tonight. Forgive me, but I'm just in the mood to talk. Oh, and yes, in case I usually put the announcements on at the beginning. We got approved last night for the YouTube uh, partner program. Is that what it's called? Yes, the YouTube partner program. We got approved for that last night. So in tomorrow night's live, I will be using it for the first time if I can figure out how to turn it on. And today, I would also be in a little rebellious. You know what I bought at the store? A bag of pork rinds, and I ate them on the way home. Yes, I did. They may not be the healthiest snack in the world, but I had to get something that says pork on it, so I bought some pork rinds. Yes, for anybody who's interested, I love pork rinds. Yes, I do. They're delicious. Anyway, so that's what I did today. Like I said, like I've been trying to explain, I am going to, I'm not struggling today. I'm actually having a pretty good day. So who said to save the drama for the llamas? Somebody said that. So that's what we're going to name this video today. Save the drama for the llamas. Yeah, no drama today. Just talking. Friend to friend, face to face. You know, Tracy's face to face talks. That's what it's all about. Me talking to you. Right? And that's what it's called. I'm talking to you face to face. Yes, that's what our channel's about. Sharing struggles, sharing real life situations, kindly with each other, without swearing and cussing, and you all are great. Okay, I'm gonna, anyway, I feel good today. Thank you, everybody. I think we all needed a break yesterday because I think everyone was extra tired. I got one comment yesterday. But I get that. It was a dumb video about a messy bed. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna go, everybody, because this video's already 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. Anyway, and sometime next week, I'm also gotta do a premiere. Which I can use the super thanks and the super chats with that too. The super stickers, whatever that is. So as soon as I'm done, and tonight, I'm gonna turn all that on. And, so we can use it. And I think it'll be a great thing. I'm still gonna raise the money to move. It may take longer than what I'm expecting, or it may not. But I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep moving forward. You guys are awesome and amazing, and you were the bestest subscribers on all of YouTube. And I really mean that. You mean so much to me, every single last one of you. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have made it this far. You're a great support. You're great mentors. And although I still need some help on certain things, taxes and those kind of things, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. So, with that said, he's back into the kitchen. He's in the kitchen again. Anyway, I will see you all in tomorrow night, live. Yes, Saturday night at 7 p.m. We're going to go live again. So be prepared for that. I shouldn't be late this time. I promise. I promise. Anyway, and feel free, anybody, to send a stuffed elephant my way. The UPS store will accept packages, by the way. Just put my name on it and my mailbox name, and yes, they'll take it there. Yes. So, small packages if you can, because I have to take the bus, remember? So any great big packages, I don't know how I'm going to get them home, or anything extremely heavy. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Remember that. I'll be ready. You be ready. Let's have a good time, huh? Good night, everybody. I love you all so much.